Peace, everybody. Your 2020 Live Yoga Tour ambassadors here to stop your daily scroll. I am Monica Cadena.
Cameron Allen here.
And today we are going to be doing a DIY essential oil blend for y'all to tap into. We have been so blessed to be working with Now and received so many amazing products, and we've been experimenting at home, and we want to bring some of our elixirs to you. So I'm going to be making an essential oil blend that taps into the divine feminine energy.
And I'm going to do one for purification since I've been kind of in the cleansing phase lately.
And you can tap into whatever essential oil blends that are calling you, whether you're looking for something calming or you're looking for something to be a substitute for a fragrance, perfume. And open invitation to experiment with essential oils that you have at your home and see what serves you and what feels good for you. I know that for me personally, I've trialed a few different blends until I got the right mix of what I was looking for. So yeah, just do what you're called to do and let's begin. So outside of being an amazing yogi, Cameron's worked as an herbalist at an herb shop and has so much knowledge on essential oil blends. So Cameron, please tell us, how do we start with the carrier oils, and what are some blends that work well together?
Yeah, so when I first start, I always begin with the carrier oil. And just to take a step back, I usually use only essential oils up to about approximately 2% of the whole blend. So a lot of times I see people, when they make blends, they use like a large amount of essential oils. And remembering it takes so much of the plant to make an essential oil, so we should be really mindful of how we're using it. In the alchemical tradition, they say that the essential oil of a plant is actually like considered the soul of the plant. So you have like a body, you have a soul, and you have a spirit, just like us. Everything in life has that. So just know when you're using essential oils, you're working with the soul or the consciousness of the plant. So it's really important to be mindful of that.
So in basic terms, how many drops would you say we should be using?
You're supposed to use like 3 to 12 drops per ounce when it comes to the finished product of any essential oil blend you make. And that's the carrier oil ratio to the essential oil.
Nice. Well, without further ado, y'all, let's get started. For my divine feminine blend, I'm going to be using rose. It's super feminine for me. I'm also going to be using this jasmine absolute. Jasmine always reminds me of my mom. It's her favorite flower, so I always like to pick jasmine and just use something that reminds me of her to tap into my divine mother. I also love eucalyptus. It's just opening, and I live here in the Bay Area and we have so many eucalyptus trees, so it reminds me of home and comforting. And I also have sage, which is just grounding and protecting. And I've also really been enjoying this Now blend called Peaceful Sleep that has notes of orange, tangerine, lavender, chamomile, lang lang, and sandalwood oil. It's super, super yummy. It is a floral citrus aroma smell, and I've just been very obsessed with it lately, so I'm going to add that in as well.
Beautiful. Again with the Atlas cedar wood. This is the base for purification. I'll be using sandalwood for spiritual upliftment, myrrh to ground it, peppermint to lift it up a little bit, and then rose to keep the heart open. So to begin with, I always use a base, and today we're going to be using the comforting massage oil, like she said. Like Monica was saying earlier, I always invite people to experiment and just play, because that's how you figure out what you like to do. Here you go.
I love the way that this smells. It's very subtle, so that's why we're going to put some other oils, but this is great if you just want to have like a subtle massage and not have too much scent, but you still want to get that smell in. I also love the way that this feels on my skin, just as a base alone. Feels very smooth. Love it. Get a little extra on my hands.
Nice.
Now what do we do?
So now I start with my base always. So since this is for purification for me, I just add a few drops.
And for base, how many drops do you put for base versus how many drops do you put as a complementary oil?
Yeah, it always depends, and like I play with it because you can be mindful. You can always add more oil to it. So I usually do when I'm doing a small bowl like this. I will do like 3 drops of this, and then everything else would be 2 to 1 drops, and then also being mindful to smell each one so that you know which one has more potency, right? So if I use 5 drop, even if I use 5 drops of the Atlas cedar wood, if I use eucalyptus, the eucalyptus might like consume it scent wise. So that's why we always smell it. And like my teacher says, this is the consciousness of the plant. So I kind of allow it to inform me on some level. And this is sandalwood here, and sandalwood's really subtle. So subtle that it's not even dropping. And then myrrh for grounding. See, that one has like kind of like
That
kick to
smells
it.
like kind of like cinnamon. Why does that have a cinnamon scent to it?
I have no clue.
I love it.
Yeah, so being mindful, because I was going to actually put 2 drops of myrrh in there, but since that one has a nice potency to it, I just put 1 with the peppermint. I usually put 1 always with peppermint because it's just so volatile. Yep, there goes 2. And then the rose. Yeah. I always put 1 drop of rose in there. And then for myself personally, I always like to use my finger when I'm making my oils, just to get a feel for it. Oh yeah.
That smells very, very purifying. Can I?
Yeah, please do.
Oh. Haven't even started my blend yet, but I'm really digging what we got going over here.
Yeah, y'all want to smell too?
All right, y'all. For my blend, I'm a little extra. I'm trying to make this pretty potent, so I might add more than a few drops. For my base, tapping into my mother's energy, I'm gonna start with jasmine. How much is too much though? Because I'm trying to do like, I don't know, typically I'll do like 10 drops.
Yeah, for a bowl that small, I would use no more than 3 drops for that right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna use 4. So. I always go against the grain. If Cameron tells me to use 1 drop, I'm going to use 3.
It's true.
So then I'm going to use eucalyptus. I just love the smell of eucalyptus. Especially when I'm doing steams in my bathroom. I love to just put, use like a carrier oil that's mixed with eucalyptus and just put that on my body and just steam before I go into the shower for a few minutes. So I'm going to put... Eucalyptus said they wanted more than 4 drops. They put like 5 in there. And then I'm going to use sage. I'm just going to use like 2 drops of sage. I just want to get the essence of sage, not necessarily the smell itself, but just all of the symbolism and spirituality that comes with the sacred plant of sage. So I'm going to put 2 drops in here. I'm going to use my Peaceful Sleep blend, which is pretty calming. I really wish you all could smell this because it's just amazing. I love all of Now's essential oil blends. We also have another one, if you've seen one of my videos, called Peace and Harmony. I'm super, super obsessed with, but I've used it all. So we are going to be using Peaceful Sleep as a supplement. And it has a very beautiful orange. Did you smell this one?
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah. And I love this Rose Absolute. I'm gonna put 2 drops in that. And same as Cameron, I am going to use my index finger to just really blend that together. And I also take this time to just set my intentions, like why did I make this blend in particular? What affirmations am I going to give myself when I massage myself or loved ones? And, you know, just really giving thanks to all of the plant energy that it put in, that went into making this blend.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I love both of them. So here's a heads up, y'all. In addition to making your own essential oil blends, Now also has these amazing roll-ons. As I said, I love eucalyptus, so you can also get some essential oil blends already waiting for you, ready to go if you just head over to nowfoods.com. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Let us know in the comments below, what are some essential oil blends that you like to mix together at home? We hope that you have some inspiration for your own wellness toolkit. I'm definitely going to be putting these essential oil blends to mix with a massage, and we hope that you stay with us for future videos and content by following the Live Be Yoga Tour by hashtagging the Decompression series on Instagram and Facebook. And if y'all want to add one of these essential oils to your wellness toolkit, head over to nowfoods.com. We are offering a special discount code to our followers. It looks like my dog Remy is interested in tapping into that. But at checkout, put WhyNow20 for 20% off your discount code. And I said again, Peaceful Sleep Blend, y'all, or the Peace and Harmony Blend. Add that to your cart and get your life right. Thank you again for tuning in with us, and we will see you next time. Peace.